Good morning, girls. Hope everyone is well and safe at home. Girls, we are doing our topic Lahore Resolution. This plays very important role in the history of Pakistan. That's why I am taking it very slowly. I am giving you the content in little bits. We have discussed the background of Pakistan resolution, then who presented Pakistan resolution, what did Qaid-e-Azam say in his speech at Minto Park, Lahore, and then we will move to the next, that who presented it. Open your books on page 54. Okay ji, with these three lines, first of all note down the question: who presented the Lahore resolution? Who presented the Lahore resolution? On the basis of the above mentioned ideas of Qaid-e-Azam Rahmatullah Alayh, A.K. Fazlul Haq, the then Chief Minister of Bengal, moved the historical resolution, which has since come to be known as Lahore Resolution or Pakistan Resolution. When Qaid-e-Azam delivered this speech, as we have discussed yesterday, and when going through these ideas which Qaid-e-Azam shared, A.K. Fazlul Haq, who was the Chief Minister of Bengal, he moved the historical resolution, and then it was known as Lahore Resolution or Pakistan Resolution. With the next two paragraphs, write down the question, write down the text of Pakistan Resolution. Text of Pakistan Resolution means what was the material discussed in the Pakistan Resolution. The resolution declared no constitutional plan would be workable or acceptable to the Muslims unless geographical contiguous units they are demarcated into regions which should be constituted with such territorial readjustment as may be necessary, that the areas in which Muslims are numerically in majority, as in the northwestern and eastern zones of India, should be grouped to constitute units shall be autonomous and sovereign. Now, in the text of Lahore resolution, there were basically 2 points. This is point number 1 and this is point number 2. What does it say? That no constitutional plan means any plan which is made under the constitution, it would not be workable, it would not be acceptable, it would not have its importance to the Muslims unless geographical contiguous units they are demarcated. Geographical contiguous units means which we can spread by the context, which can be demarcated into regions which should be constituted with such territorial readjustment, means which are having the boundaries which are readjusted as necessary, where the Muslims they are numerically in majority, means which can be counted as majority, in which part of the subcontinent, in the northwestern and eastern zones of India, they should be constituted, they should be grouped to constitute, and which should be autonomous and sovereign. Autonomous means independent and sovereign means supreme ruler of the country. Means the understanding which you get from the point number 1 is that no constitutional plan it would be workable or acceptable unless and until the geographical boundaries these would not be marked, until and unless the Muslims which are numerically in majority, they would not be given to the authority to such area as the areas which are marked over here, like the northwestern and eastern zones of India. So they would get their powers autonomous and they would be sovereign over there. It further reads that adequate, effective, and mandatory safeguards shall specifically provided in the Constitution for minorities in the units. That in the coming Constitution, for the minorities in the units, they will be given the adequate, effective, and mandatory. Mandatory means compulsory safeguard. that in the constitution the minorities, they will be given which provisions: adequate, effective and mandatory compulsory safeguard will be given, and in the regions for the protection of their religious, cultural, economic, political, administrative and other rights of the minorities will be with their consultation. Clear? So what will be given to the minorities? That all the values like religious, cultural, economic, political, administrative, these are all the rights of the minorities. Clear? So these rights and other than these rights, with their consultation, arrangement thus should be made for the security of Muslims where in minority, and arrangements would be given, arrangements would be provided to the Muslims where they are in minority, where numerically they are less in number. Clear? So the first one is regarding the provision of the you can say the points, the geographical contiguous boundaries, and the areas where they are in majority, they will be given autonomous and sovereign. And secondly, that the minorities, they will be given the complete security, they will be given the adequate, effective and mandatory safeguard, they will be given the religious, cultural, economic, political, administrative and other rights to the minorities. Clear? And the special arrangement will be made for the security of the Muslim in which areas? Where they are in minority. Clear? This is what all about today's topic. Tomorrow inshallah we would look into the reaction of the political parties, the Britishers and the Hindus to the Lahore resolution. Clear? So 2 questions you will do in your copies today: who presented the Lahore resolution, and write down the text of Pakistan resolution with these 2 paragraphs. Clear, girls? Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.